I'm meteorologist Brianna Mowry here on WLTX Plus, and we're tracking that winter storm as we head into the next couple of days. Hopefully we can get those graphics up here in just a second, but we are going to see that weather impact alert lasting really beginning Friday night going all the way into even Monday. So all weekend long again as we head into the next couple of days. So we are going to see temperatures getting very cold. We're also talking about the chance of accumulating snowfall here in South Carolina. Really, all of South Carolina has that chance. But really, we don't want to get too focused on the snow because it's also going to be very cold. We've got a winter storm watch in place. We have a extreme cold watch in place throughout the weekend as well. So definitely going to be seeing some very cold temperatures. That weather impact alert will begin Saturday and last all the way into Monday. So this weekend really is that time frame. Hazardous travel can be expected as well. You want to pull out the winter clothing and the winter gear because you will likely need it as we head into really most of next week. Here's our winter storm watch. It lasts until 7 o'clock, or it begins at 7 o'clock tomorrow night and goes all the way until Sunday at 1. That includes all of South Carolina. So definitely going to be seeing some wintry impacts as we head into the weekend. It looks to really be on Saturday. So here's an hour by hour look at what we're expecting as we head into the day tomorrow. We're going to be mostly dry for Friday. So you have tomorrow, 11 o'clock, we'll begin to see those first snow showers. And that's really going to be pretty light. It's not until early Saturday, maybe 6 or 7 o'clock, we begin to see the heavier snowfall moving in. And this is going to be a widespread snow. This is going to continue all day through Saturday. At lunchtime, we get some of those darker blues mixing in, and that's going to lead to some heavier snowfall at times, and that's really going to bring those totals up, which we'll touch on in a few minutes. Looking ahead at Saturday night, still seeing that dark blue over a large part of the Midlands, so some still pretty heavy snowfall. 10 o'clock Saturday, midnight Sunday, and then into 4 or 5 a.m. it finally moves out. But once this moves out, we're going to be dealing with some dangerously cold temperatures, but also touching on that winter impacts, we're going to be seeing a moderate impacts from the winter storm over the next several days. This could increase a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if this went a little higher and we were in the major category, but expect wintry weather driving conditions for several days beginning on Saturday. Also, here's the chances of seeing 2 inches or more of snow. The northern Midlands at that 95%, and that gets a little lower as you head south. But in the Columbia area, the central Midlands, that's an 80% chance of 2 inches or more of snowfall. The lowest chance is the southern Midlands, and even that is up to 60%. So looking very likely we'll see accumulating snowfall. Now, we're going to look at some of these models and compare them. This is the GFS model. Right now it's showing about 6 to 7 inches across the Midlands. That looks a little lower if you head south. So the southwestern Midlands will see the lower end of those totals, and the northeastern Midlands will see the higher end of these totals. So it's going to be a little bit of a range here in the Midlands, but on general 4 to 6 inches, maybe a little higher in some places. Now, here's the European model, showing some similar numbers, about 7 inches for Columbia, about a general 7 inches for most of the Midlands. And then we can look at our in-house model, the graph model, which shows not too far off, sort of the similar thing, 6 to 7 inches for the central Midlands, about 5 for Aiken. Could see some locally higher amounts if we get some heavier snow bands developing, but right now I would say a general 4 to 6 inches is likely in South Carolina. So in addition to the snowfall and the several inches of snowfall, we're also going to be dealing with dangerous colds. We have an extreme cold watch that begins Saturday night into Sunday morning. So this will be sort of as that snow is coming to an end and that cold air funnels in behind it. the entire state of South Carolina and just about all of North Carolina and even Georgia in this extreme cold watch. So that's a lot of people that will be dealing with this dangerous cold as we head into the next several days. The low temperatures tonight, 26, Friday night into Saturday morning, 28, and then the cold air moves in. 16 degrees Sunday morning, 13 degrees Monday morning, 19 degrees Tuesday morning. But what you have to consider is we're going to be dealing with some wind at the same time. We'll be in the teens, and that's going to make for some very cold wind chills as we head into next week. I'm not sure where the wind data is, but we could see wind gusts coming in between 20, 25 miles per hour as we head into Sunday morning, maybe closer to 20 miles per hour across the Midlands. That's for everybody. And that's going to lead to some very cold wind chills. It could get close. This is a little bit later in the morning, but at the coldest, those wind chills could be near 3 degrees. In some spots, it could even get closer to 0 degrees for what it would feel like outside Sunday morning. So we're going to see snow on the ground. It's going to be feeling like just about 0 degrees. Hypothermia becomes an issue at this point, and frostbite. So you want to make sure you're dressing properly. If you have it, wear it, layer up if you're going to be outside, because it's dangerous. It's going to be dangerously cold as we head into the weekend. So here's that 7-day forecast: 46 for your high temperature on Thursday, 50 for your high on Friday. So we're going to have some quote unquote warmer afternoons as we head into the next couple of days. Still much colder than average. Our average high is 57. Our average low is 26. And then we looked at that chance of snow for the weekend. 28 Saturday morning for the low, 34 for the high. We're going to be stuck in the 30s for several days. So then this becomes the issue of the pipes. You want to make sure you drip your pipes this weekend, because we could be seeing prolonged periods below freezing. Again, we're at 34 on Saturday, 36 on Sunday, 39 on Monday. So it's not going to warm up too much in the afternoons, and then it's going to get cold again that night. So we're not going to see a whole lot of warming taking place. Also, depending on how much snow falls, it's not going to melt very fast because we're going to be seeing temperatures so cold. So the sun will help a lot. The sun is going to do a lot as far as melting that snow. But with temperatures as cold as they'll be, it's going to make it so much more harder for that snow to melt. So travel could still be an issue heading into Monday, maybe even Tuesday morning if we get some of those higher totals. That low on Tuesday is a little warmer, 19, still in the teens, so very cold. 27 on Wednesday, so we're getting closer to our normal low, but our normal low is 37. So we're going to be well below normal for the highs and the lows over the next 7 days. We're tracking that chance of winter weather. We're tracking that chance of cold weather. So we're going to be with you here all weekend, though, on WLTX Plus, and even leading up to this winter storm that's on the way. We're going to continue to bring you these updates. And again, here on WLTX Plus, I'm meteorologist Brianna Mowry.